about here before.
Yes, 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 yes. But should I say or should we wait or like
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me do a quick intro
yeah, let's
and
go for
welcome
it.
everybody. Hi,
Hi
everybody.
everyone.
This is going to be another wonderful hour. And we already got started. I'm sorry, we got started talking before we welcomed everybody in. It was just like hitting the ground running.
We're excited, y'all.
Very exciting. Neely is a powerhouse. Also, look at this makeup look that she did on herself tonight.
Courtesy of
Gorgeous.
Fitglow,
We're
had to do
going
it.
to be breaking down what you've used so that we can all learn how to make people look like. I mean, my gosh, your skin just is like, you look like you have a major filter on. It's gorgeous. But welcome everybody. I think we probably have some folks on tonight that are new to the group. We've been doing some outreach at schools. So I just wanted to welcome everyone. This is the Clean Collective. My name is Katie Deno. I am a makeup artist in New York and Los Angeles, and we have an incredible hour with Fitglow tonight. You know this brand from all the emails. Perhaps you already use them in your work or on your own face, but we're going to really dissect different ways to use all of their products and look at the different shades. The shade range is gorgeous. One of my very favorite parts of the line is their color correctors. I think it's outstanding and like the number one thing that I would suggest people put in their kits tonight, because tonight is the night that everything goes on major sale, 40% off just for Clean Collective members. So if you're in the market to buy some new stuff for your kit, those for me, at least, that's my top choice. I'm going to ask you, Nia, what you would recommend as your top choice towards the end. I love that we've already got people saying best concealers and correctors. I'm wearing it right now. I love that. I know
I
I
love
didn't
it.
wear a corrector tonight so that I could show it off on camera, putting it on.
Yeah.
So let me just take a look at the notes and make sure that there's nothing that I've forgotten to say before we get started. It's an hour-long masterclass. It's recorded and will be posted on the Detox Markets channel, which you can watch in the future. And now we've opened it up. That'll be on their public-facing channel so that you can share with friends and other makeup artists who may not yet be members, but who may want to be. You guys, I think our membership right now is close to 600, which I think is pretty outstanding. That many members from across the country and countries, US and Canada predominantly, but we started just a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. That's a really big number of us makeup artists, I want to say, which is very impressive to me. So I'm glad to be a part of this huge group. Okay, the chat's open, as you know. Feel free. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what your questions are, how amazing Nia is, all of it as we're going, so I can field those to her. If you haven't joined Geneva yet, do it. I posted a job yesterday. I don't know if anybody's looked, but there is so much like the resources within Geneva are plentiful. Do you know about this, Nia? It's
Love
it's
Geneva.
you
Love
do
Geneva.
okay. So join us if you haven't already. It's where we meet to talk about products, questions about the industry. How do I, begin assisting? How do I, whatever your questions may be, we're there to answer. And like I said, I post job opportunities as well. And Glam Games sign up. Actually, I think Glam Games might have paused for the summer, although I see it on my notes. Coming back to that as we go on to the rest of the night. Okay, Nia, welcome. I'm going to turn over the mic to you. I would love for you to give us, even if you would give us like the Cliffs Notes of
Yes.
your involvement with Fitglow, and then let's talk about Fitglow.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Katie and the Detox Market for having me and for having Fitglow. Like this is actually super duper really cool because as I was telling Katie, I'm a lover of all things beauty, and this is kind of like my dream kind of gig doing this. And of course, working with Fitglow, I'm their social media and influencer partnerships manager. So anything that you see happening on social, any DMs, that's me. I'm in there. I'm connecting with the good people. But Cliff Notes, I'm a lover of beauty. I was kind of saying this before. I came from the 2010s like beauty YouTube guru era, and so dabbled in becoming a makeup artist, dabbled in becoming a beauty guru, have always loved beauty literally since the time I was like probably in like grade 9, so I was like 14. I remember like buying the mascara, with the pink bottle and the green top. Like that was like that's wow, this is wow, what a world. But yeah, so I've loved beauty for a long time. I've worked for different beauty companies in my life as well too. I went to school for PR and found my way into social media. In 2019 I started my own social media marketing agency, and so that has led me to this spot literally right here right now. And it's kind of a dream because back then when I was trying to be a makeup artist and trying to be a beauty guru, and wanted brands to send me product, now I get to actually do that. And you should see the amount of products I have. I'm literally like, you can't see it in the Zoom, y'all, but it's all here. And I've got a little lazy Susan here of all the products we're going to go through today. But I'm really, really excited for that. And I just also wanted to give a quick idea of Fitglow if you guys didn't know about who we are and a little bit about, you know, our kind of beginning. So what I really respect about Fitglow, and if you guys didn't know, Fitglow was actually established in 2014. So it's literally been 10 years since we've been out here, which is super cool. I consider them to be the OG clean beauty brand. I know clean beauty is like a word that, you know, everyone loves to use every now and again, but you know, Fitglow has been clean beauty literally from the jump. And pretty much since 2014, they've all been about helping to solve problematic and rosacea prone skin issues, because shout out to our founder Anna, she also has rosacea as well too. So this brand really came from her needs and her skin concerns, and through that we use plant powered evidence-based formulas that target and treat skin at every step of your routine, from skincare to makeup. And today we're still an independent woman owned small business on a mission to step it up, clap it up, on a mission to make better products to improve skin health. And we, again, like I could go on and on about the amazing things that Fitglow's done. I mean, we've upcycled, you know, 80,000 total packaging, life cycle, like upcycling, packaging, the whole nine. We do everything from multi-climate testing to lifestyle testing to dermatologist testing, PFA testing. Like, I mean, to me, what I really respect and what makes my job, I feel like, really cool is that Fitglow walks the walks and talks the talk. Like, we really are all about making sure that our products not only work but are actually good for you as well too. And so we'll get into all the products to go over today, but we also like to nerd out a little bit. I won't get too nerdy because I also want to make sure, you know, we have enough time to go through everything. But again, if you guys have any questions or want to get into some stuff, we can totally do that today. Or you can also DM us at Fitglow Beauty as well too, because like I said, I'll be answering in the DMs.
Thank you for that. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So y'all, if you want to write on Geneva, that's an option as well, and I can field questions to you. But going to you directly through the through your IG, through Fitglow's IG, I should be more specific, is
Yeah.
fantastic. All right. So should we? Do you want to start off with like I'd started off by saying like my top
Yes.
line for sure is the correctors. Like I'm
Yes.
obsessed. But like I'd like to know what do you suggest that tonight if people are gonna buy at
Yes.
30% off, what do they have?
Oh, it's tough, y'all. It's tough. I'm gonna say this because again, we're talking all things multi-use.
Yeah.
I just have to just shout these out. I know we're gonna talk about them as well in their own right, but the Cloud Collagen lipstick and cheek balms. I'm actually wearing
Yes.
them tonight. I'm wearing Beat. Katie's also wearing the same shade. We did not plan this, y'all, so this is actually great. But they're so, not only outside from the fact that they are good for you guys, like there's so many incredible ingredients in here as well, plant-based ingredients as well. But it goes on cream, but it also kind of has a soft matte finish to it. So it's actually really nice for blending as well, which I'm somebody who has more like oily acne prone skin. So a lot of the times, like certain cream products, I find they just accentuate my texture. They might accentuate my acne. So what I love about these is even though they are on the creamy side, they do kind of dry down matte. And the shade range is stunning. They're multi-use, so you can use them on their cheeks. You can use them on your eyes. I'm using them everywhere, y'all. I'm using them on my eyes, my cheeks, my lips, of course. And they just last long. Like I wore this out 2 weeks ago to like a party, and I was out and about. I was drinking. I was doing this, that. They lasted. And what I love even so is that again, with all Fitglow products, you'll notice as you'll kind of wear them throughout the day, they really do like sink into your skin in a beautiful kind of way. It doesn't kind of feel like your makeup is looking, you know, like, ooh, we got to do like a major touch up. It's like, no, it just looks like skin. And so have to give those a shout out because that's 1,000% my favorite. But the correctors are probably a strong second because I am one shocked at just like the pigmentation of it. Like we'll definitely get into that, but it is like almost like you can't even believe that you're getting just that amount of pigment and that amount of coverage in just one if you apply like one dot here or one dot here. It's insane. What about you, Katie? Like I feel like you were like, yeah, did
It's
you know that they were that pigmented though going into
no,
it?
no, not at all. I mean, I think as makeup artists, we've seen other brands
Yeah.
mainstream, like the old dinosaur kind
Yes,
of
yes.
Lancome and those kinds of brands. A lot of them have correctors, Makeup Forever. All the makeup artists,
Yeah.
focus brands have these, but nothing has given this kind of opacity that you can with ease shear down. So it's not like you touch and you're stuck with it, but it's not that it's sticky in the sense that like, a gross texture, but it does stick right
Got
where
a
you.
nice tack. It's got a
Yes,
nice tact on
that's a
it.
good
I
word
like that.
for it. Yeah. Today I was in Detox Market in West Hollywood with the woman who's going to be our makeup artist for our next Clean Collective masterclass. And I said, "Oh, wait, come over here. Let me show you something." And she played with them. She was just like, "I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this."
Yeah.
So everyone who tries it is wowed. Will you walk us through them, please?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm actually just swatching them as well too, because I definitely
Figured
want to show you guys
on
the
the
pigment. But then like this is one swipe.
yeah.
Like I just apply and I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all, you don't even need this much. Like this would be like a lot. And it always depends on the type of clients that you work with as well, too. If they want something a little bit more of a natural coverage or if they are looking for full coverage. What I will say is you do not need a lot for these, even if they're, doing natural or full. Like what I love about these, particularly outside of the fact that they are made with resveratrol, which is actually really great for the skin as well, too. It is an antioxidant that's actually found in red grapes. And again, shout out to our founder, Anna, who loves all things plant-based, also loves her wine as well, too. That's where we get the red grapes. But the good thing about resveratrol, it's actually something that actually helps prevent and also restore any free radical damage that you have onto the skin, which pretty much means anything that can kind of prompt more, premature aging, fine lines, wrinkles, certain things like that. So the beautiful thing about this is that they're really good for tired looking eyes, combating the appearance of any dark spot, neutralizing any perfections you may have as well too. And as you can see here, we've got 5 different shades, right? So I'll quickly go through all of these shades and I'll talk about them each in order as well too. And the beautiful thing as well too, guys, if you have any questions as well, add them in the chat and we can totally get to it towards the end. But just going over these, the first yellow one that we see here is Eye Bright. So this is all about reviving tired looking eyes using yellow undertone. So what's
I'm gonna
really,
put it.
yeah, let's put it on and let's show, because I'm just like, the pigment on these are absolutely incredible. And for someone like myself, who's more of a medium to darker skin, like to me, I rarely ever see color correctors or
I know.
actually that are actually this pigmented off the first swipe. As you guys can see, Katie's actually applying that there, and she's actually using our double-sided brush that we have here as well too, which is actually formulated and made particularly for our concealers and of course our correctors as well too. So it's got a perfect, actually got this perfect brush here that fits perfectly in the eye. So I just
Oh,
wanted to shout that out. Yeah, you see
but
how like yeah, it's like
yeah,
it's so subtle and you wouldn't know unless, we're like, hey, this is what it's made for, but we
oh, it's so
specifically, yeah, made it for that. But as you can see, even applying it and kind of blending it out with your finger still works, right? Like I think
yeah.
what's really cool about it is that you can use a brush or you can use your fingers and it will get the job done. So Eye Bright, y'all. All about reviving tired looking eyes using yellow undertones. Then right after we've got Peach, which is all about fighting discoloration, dark circles, and dark spots. And this is also going to be really good as well. Like if you could still, I would say 1,000% if you're more on the fair side as well too. This is going to be really great for you to use as well. Again, fighting any discoloration, dark circles, any dark spots. If you find yourself having anything, like again, perfect for spot treatment. Like if you're somebody particularly that prefers spot treatment instead of kind of covering the entire, like these are gold for that. We also have Deep Peach, which again works the same way, but it's a deeper color corrector. Same deal, fights tougher discoloration, tougher dark circles and any spots underneath the eye as well too. I actually use Deep Peach tonight.
Oh,
I use Deep Peach and I actually used Red as well too, which I'll get
yes.
onto. But again, I'm somebody who has a lot of hyperpigmentation around here. I've actually got it along here as well too. Love that these also didn't change my foundation. I find sometimes certain
Mm,
color correctors kind of change up your foundation a little bit depending on the undertone. These
agreed.
did not do that. So we've
May
got,
I ask,
yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. May I ask you a question? How did you apply them on the face, not just the eyes? Like what?
Absolutely. So even going through them as well too, right? Like what I loved about this product is you can put it pretty much anywhere that you find that you have something that essentially you want to correct, right? So for the green, for example, if you find yourself having a lot of redness around the chin specifically, you can use it there. Even on certain like blemishes, like I personally ended up using Deep Peach on my blemishes and my dark circles. So I used a lot around here. I had some blemishes here as well too. So I used that. Red, which is now the higher pigmented corrector, that is really great for minimizing dark circles and uneven skin tone. So that's where I told you I got a bunch of hyperpigmentation under here, and I was able to use red. And the beautiful thing about this, what I actually really loved, is that I didn't need a lot. Like I just did one dot here, one dot here. And once I actually blended it out with, again, one of our brushes as well, it just spread beautifully. And again,
Anything under it?
pardon?
Sorry to interrupt. Did you have anything under it? Moisturizer, oil, anything?
So what did I have under it? I think I washed my face. I applied my peel pads for toner. I think that was about it. Actually, I'm a liar. I ended up using Red
Mm,
Rescue here as well
okay.
too, which
I would
will
like to get
definitely,
into that
yeah,
too.
we'll definitely get into this. This is like this is magic in a bottle, y'all. I can't even really get it. Like, I'll get into it, but I can't get into it right now. But magic in a bottle for that more matte finish. And the good thing about these correctors as well too is that because, as Katie was saying, they do have a little more tact on it. They do go on quite creamy, but you're definitely going to want to make sure that you blend these quite quickly because they will dry
Yes.
down. Yeah, they will kind of dry down more on like that soft matte kind of feel, and they will stay all day. So again, that's more the correctors and then the concealers too. But yeah, red, great for hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone. Last but not least, which is again, I would like to think like one of our favorite products and also is very similar to Red Rescue Cream, is our green corrector. So this is again is made to neutralize any redness, any blemishes, any scarring that you have as well too. So again, this is going to be something that you use typically anywhere you have any redness around the chin, particularly sometimes people might have redness around the cheek area as well too. Same deal, apply a couple dots, particularly around this area of the eye specifically, or again, if you have redness here, I would suggest to spot treat as well to kind of neutralize any active redness that you have as well too. And like I said, y'all, the good thing is it's not like you're putting makeup on your skin and you're like, oh, I have all this makeup on my skin. It feels like it's, it almost feels like it's, sometimes on the toxic side, right? The beautiful thing about our products is because they're plant-based and they're non-toxic, all the amazing ingredients and the things that you essentially need to kind of help neutralize redness or help with hyperpigmentation or hyper dark circles, the ingredients inside are essentially helping you. So it's literally skincare infused makeup that's actually treating your skin for actual long-term results. So yeah, that's correct.
Nice. Let me also say when I've been using the concealer or the correctors for quite some time,
Yes.
and I don't find, which is different than how I find with most other brands, I don't find that I really have to powder over them,
That's
especially under the eyes. I'm forever concerned that with every blink, I'm essentially removing my mascara because anything you put under your eye will go,
yep.
grab onto the mascara and create a, panda underneath.
Oh yeah.
But because of, I think the dry down factor,
Yeah, that's
it's fantastic because we all have clients who are like, don't put powder under my eyes. It's the
yeah.
most aging thing. And then of course we all have clients who are like, bake, but just
like
straight out.
make me look flawless and again, like I said, like the beautiful thing about our Correct Plus and our correctors and even our concealers and even our foundation, like it's all in the same family, y'all.
Yeah.
Like the beautiful thing is you're not going to necessarily feel like you're going to have to do too much in terms of powdering, in terms of feeling like you've got to put on a heavy setting spray. Like everything is
Right.
really meant to work with your skin instead of kind of doing the opposite. And also what's in our Correct Plus that's actually really good for the under eyes, y'all, is caffeine, which is all about smoothing out skin, neutralizing free radical damage, reducing any inflammation into the skin, and also puffiness. So, especially if you guys are doing clients in the morning, this is
Uh,
going to be a no-brainer.
Agreed, totally. Okay, so first I put on the yellow or on the
Yes, eye
yeah,
bright.
the eye bright, thank you. And that alone is great for my skin
Yes.
tone, but I also will often use the peach and it
Yeah,
just the teeniest little
that's a
touch
teeny
does
bit.
it. Oh, and it's just it warms up your whole
Yeah.
I feel like it warms up the whole face and for my skin tone. But the red can it works wonders on deeper skin tones. I freaking
I'm
love that.
impressed. And you know what? What's really cool? It's really a true red. Like
Yeah.
sometimes with certain correctors comes out a little bit orangey. Undertone is usually off. No, like, and again, something that I really want to stress as well too with Fit Glow is that we always do everything skincare first and then put in the pigment. So
Mhm.
if you guys are seeing the pigment of the products that we carry, that's like true pigment that's like actually again meant to be the makeup part, but we always formulate with skincare in mind first. So you're gonna get, like I said, just incredible products into the skin, the resveratrol, the caffeine, the pomegranate, bioferment extract, like all these things are embedded into it to actually take care of your skin long term.
Awesome. Should we because we're already halfway through, which
I
these
know.
go
It
so
goes
quick,
by quick. It goes by quick.
so quickly. I mean, I'm torn about, I always want to start with the products that are the most unique to each brand.
Yes.
Do you want to weigh in there? I mean, I know what I think it should be next, but I would also like to open it up for the audience.
You know what? Just because we're talking about correctors, I do want to talk about Conceal Plus. I have to talk about Conceal Plus just quickly because, again, just a household name Fitglow product. Like these are, I feel like the products that people know us for, particularly. Like our Conceal Plus is one, the shade range is absolutely incredible. We've got 18 shades. It matches up with our Foundation Plus as well, too. But again, when we want to have a conversation about a skin treatment in a bottle, that's what these guys are, as well as our Correct Plus. But what's beautiful about these, y'all, is that they're full coverage. And I feel like a lot of concealers, sometimes everything
Doesn't
kind of, yeah, it's just, certain concealers aren't really doing everything that they need to do. But what I love about Conceal Plus specifically is that they're a targeted skin treatment and they're a concealer as well too. So same deal as the correctors. You're not going to want to feel like you have to apply too much. Literally, again, if you're, again, makeup artist, you're definitely not going to want to actually maybe put the entire doe foot applicator onto your client. You might want to actually apply some on the back of the hand, apply some on, a little,
palette.
it's not spatula, but it's one of those,
Palette.
yeah, a palette. And
Yeah.
actually, the beautiful thing about this is, again, you can mix shades, which is actually really cool. We've got also different undertones for our concealers as well, too, which is something that I really wanted to speak to. Golden, olive, red, peach, neutral. So again, you see, like we're really wanting you to have different opportunities to get the right shade of concealer, particularly. And again, matching our correctors as well, too. So as you can see, like the red and particularly the peach, and even the golden as well too, the eye bright. Like all these things find its way into being pretty much almost on par with your actual skin specifically. But then what I would say with Conceal Plus is, particularly, let's just say you want to apply some underneath the eyes. We actually have, again, an incredible, well, we're gonna find our way to it. But if you have like an eye cream, for example, right, and you again want to just like potentially thin out the product just ever so slightly because they are full coverage, I would highly suggest actually mixing them a little bit together as well too, so you get your benefits. But it's like I said, like we have incredible ingredients in the Conceal Plus already. So I would just say if you just want double the skincare ingredients and benefits, then you could totally go ahead and do that. But like I said, the Conceal Plus is, I feel like, what everybody knows us for. They're packed with licorice root, green tea, vitamin K. It's just if you want, like, if you don't want to feel like you have to wear foundation, and I know sometimes I think we're just in an era, especially even with summer, but I don't think a lot of people want to feel like they got to be full coverage with a full face of foundation all the time. Like, these are going to be your namesake.
I do think, very good point. I do think that we are in a phase where the whole idea of beating a face is less likely to be what a lot of us, I mean, it depends on where we are in
Mhm.
the world. I think some geographical locations, people are more inclined, like it's all, like we're a melting pot. So of course this is not across the board, but I do see in like the beauty magazines and on a lot of the actresses' faces, it's a lot less foundation. And a lot of the times it's just moisturizer, oil, whatever they're using, and then dot 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 and
Dot,
blend
dot,
blend.
dot. Yeah. And
A
the
lot
other
less.
thing is too, sending, like, let's just say you want to send one of your clients off with this. They are
Yes.
they are then able to take this and kind of almost redo, because sometimes clients will be like, I can't get the same look, you know what I mean? Or maybe I need a touch up throughout the day. Like, if
Right.
you just give them one of these, if you just want to be able to give them in your kit, or again, give them a little, sample that they can take, they're probably going to have this even past the day or the event that they actually need. And they're going to either ask it for you back, or they're going to go ahead and just buy it outright, because like I said, you don't really need a lot. And they'll actually last, like I said, throughout the day as well too, because they do have that tact and they do have that soft matte finish too.
Agreed. I'm going to field you some messages. One
Yes, let's go for it.
good question, Doris. She asks, is the level of skincare and the makeup okay to be used on teens?
I would say absolutely. I mean, it really just depends on the particular product that they want to go ahead and use. But I would say honestly, like, we have such a range of clients, our clients, customers, just people that love Fit Glow. And so we honestly say our products are plant-based. They, like I said, they're skincare first and they are makeup. So I would say, again, even if you're getting into the world of makeup, I would say we're a great place to start, because the beautiful thing is the products that you end up using are actually going to be beneficial for your skin long term. So it's almost like they're getting a bit of a head start on their beauty routine kind of before they fully get into the world of makeup.
It's an interesting, I mean, when I think about the question, I wonder if people would ever think to ask that question of like, at the Estee Lauder counter or any of the mainstream where
Yeah.
those products have ingredients that I don't want on my face at any age or my
At
children,
any age.
right? Like, so it's a really good question to ask in this setting. And I can like imagine if you do, people going to proms or bat mitzvahs or anything at a young age, it's smart to wonder if it's going to be too heavy or too much, if retinol packed or
Yeah,
too much
agreed.
niacinamide or vitamin C or anything can be too intense. But to my knowledge, no.
Nah, like, again, what's really again cool about Fit Glow is that I feel like all the ingredients that I feel like aren't quote unquote popular or trendy or whatnot, we've got them. And we got obviously some products that have vitamin C in it, of course, that will have certain vitamin A ingredients and X, Y, and Z, things that we've kind of seen out. But we use a lot of ingredients that aren't really as popular, but they're really good for you. Like, for example, our pro collagen complex, right? That is in our actual cloud collagen lipstick bombs. Really great complex that, again, we kind of formulated in our own way to improve your skin's elasticity, actually helping to firm any sagging areas into the skin as well too. It's naturally anti-aging and firming. So again, we use particular ingredients and products that are almost like a combination of a bunch of different ingredients together as well too. And the coolest thing that I think is again about Fit Glow is that when we say we're plant-based, I know a lot of times people are like, what does that really mean? Well, we actually use the entirety of the plant. We use the leaves, we use the stem, we use the branch, we use everything. So you're getting so many different ingredients and so many benefits into it as well too. So the beauty, like I said, of it is that whether you want to start when you're a little bit younger, or again, if you're like, again, shout out to Jen here. She has a 90-year-old grandma who uses our products and loves it. And she's always like, where's my peach? Where's my peach? And like, I think it's just so cool, because I think it really shows you that beauty doesn't have an age. And if you do want to experiment and you do want to have some fun, like, Fit Glow really, one, encourages that. And like I said, we actually make products that are good for you. So it really is it's no sweat off your back if you want to start using the products as well too, and you'll start to see your skin transform as well.
It's nice to be with a line that's ageless and that can grow with you as you age. And so I want to just field Megan, I'll come back to your question in a sec. Oh wait, no, sorry, Megan. I do want to answer your question now. You asked, how does the concealer do on mature eyes? So you just answered us. I mean, I know I got lots of wrinkles and crinkles around my eyes, and I've been loving how this plays so nicely under my eyes. Do you want to speak to that? Just
Absolutely, yes. So I wanted to speak to particularly the vitamin K that we actually have in the ingredients. So again, a powerhouse brightening vitamin that's really good for reducing any dark spots onto the skin. If you have, again, if the skin, right? As we age, things don't do what they need to do, right? Certain dark circles are kind of going to stay dark, certain redness, it will just kind of, it'll kind of just be a part of your skin, right? The beauty of it is when we want to have a conversation about elasticity, about restoring the skin, keeping it hydrated, keeping it boosted, protecting it from free radical damage, which we get from the sun and the environment, all these things that, do a number on our skin. The beauty is you have all these powerhouse ingredients in the actual product. So not only are you helping getting rid of almost like the what's the word, like the top layer or the physical, kind of removing or reducing the darkness underneath the eyes or neutralizing. But like I said, the products, particularly the Conceal Plus, over time, if you continuously use it every single day, you're going to start seeing your skin transform and change. So I would even say, like, I'm a big fan of using a product for at least 30 days to really give my idea and say, okay, yeah, I've seen a transformation for my skin here and there. And I can honestly say, like I said, I started working with Fitglow around March, April. I've been using the products, the makeup and the skincare. When I tell you my skin I keep looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, yo, my skin, like something's like going on. And I'm like, it's the products. And I tell anybody who like wants to listen, right? But I love it. And like I said, I wouldn't be so like excited and ecstatic and doing all this if I didn't believe it. And one, using it, but then also knowing the amount of customers and the people that just love Fitglow, have used it for years, that have said, this has been my holy grail concealer for the last 10 years almost, right? So I think it just is a testament to not only the products really working, but them being really good for you. So yeah.
absolutely. Recidivist purchases are the are really the way that we know that products are great. I mean, a makeup artist can maneuver and manipulate products into
Oh
doing
yeah.
kind of whatever we want. But
Yeah.
the average makeup user who keeps coming back again and again,
Oh yeah.
it's good. Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. I would love to also give a shout out. So the name of what is the name of is it overnight lip serum?
Ooh, the night lip serum.
So
I saw some of y'all in here that were like, that's the holy grail. When I tell y'all, it's everywhere. I got one here, I got one in the bathroom, got one over, like,
mine goes all my
incredible.
time.
Incredible.
I know.
But
I want to jump into that, but I also
yes, let's do it.
miss. Hold on one sec. Let me just ask this one. Kai asked, "Do any of the products have AHA, alpha hydroxy acid, or retinol alternative?" I'm guessing you mean like bakuchi oil. Anything in that?
Yes.
realm?
So we do, but they're actually like in our skincare products as well as our body care products. So yeah.
Okay. Good question, Kai. I have to give a shout out to the body lotion.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
love.
the bakuchi one, correct? Or the ceramide? Okay.
Oh, I think it's a ceramide. I've been
Okay.
using it every night.
Yeah.
So
It's
good.
so good. Not only does your body just feel soft, but again, as someone, I'm bearing it all on this call, y'all. I'm someone that sweats a lot. Like I could move here and I sweat.
Good.
Like I don't gotta be doing, yeah, I don't gotta do, I'm even sweating right now, but you can't really see. Like I sweat. So what I love about particularly the body cream or just the body creams in general is that they go on really nice onto the skin. There's no sort of like greasy kind of feel to it as well. Like it's just heaven in a bottle. Like that's really what I gotta say. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there because I'm like, yeah, we had
But
a body
honestly,
we had a
heavy
body
sweater.
moment.
And as makeup artists, we need to be carrying a lotion in our kit. Some of
Agreed.
us carry more than one
Yes.
body lotion. And this one I would say would be great for all skin types. It has a nice soft scent. and it doesn't pill. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced that, whether it's a face cream or body lotion, but
Yes.
I can have put on layer upon layer upon layer, and it doesn't pill, and I can mix it with foundation or body glow, and it's just like, it's been really nice. Okay, I see that you love the ceramide lotion, Crystal. I'm so glad. Before we get back into the lip serum, because I do want to ask you more questions about that.
Yes. I'm just
Did anybody
swatching
else
some
have?
right now.
Oh, okay, perfect. No other questions. Sorry. Okay, let's dig into that because it's the same formula that's in all of the you call them lip color serums, right?
Yes. So
Oh,
yes, I swatched these beautiful shades, y'all.
hmm.
We've got Root, Buff Pearl, and Nudie. Is this Nudie or Nude? Oh yeah, Nudie. Beautiful. So yeah, y'all. Like when I tell you, not only will these be the most hydrating,
So good.
beautiful shades, like your lips but better, like the lip color serums to me, like I know, shout out to State of Kate, she's got all the shades. Like we've got people who like collect the shades, guys, because they're that good. And what I love about them particularly, outside of the fact that they are really a lip treatment, they're targeted, they're all again made with skin nourishing ingredients, particularly vegetable collagen oil, organic pomegranate sterols, which again are really good for any moisture loss that's in the actual lip. So we're having a lip gloss craze, lip oil craze. A lot of the times with a lot of these lip products that are going super, crazy, the TikTokification of beauty, as I call it, I buy them because I love a lip product. And they dry out my lips. My lips are dry. I'm gonna need more. And I'm like, oh, so y'all are just doing pretty packaging and calling it a day. What I
Yep.
love about Fitglow, particularly our lip color serums, not only are the shades absolutely stunning and beautiful, but your lips actually feel like they're being treated while you have this beautiful shade on. So they go on as this glossy serum that actually plumps the skin without any irritation whatsoever. They diminish the look of fine lines. They leave your lips looking full and soft. Like when I tell you, like I feel like these swatches really don't even do it, but Katie's gonna swatch it because
I'll just show
like
you.
how does your lips feel?
It feels like there's a cushion. It's like a nice lumpy cushion.
So
And
good.
like most of my clients, they're used to me with like, oh, I have a clean beauty product, you're gonna love
Yes,
it. But a lot of them in their regular lives use, all the rest. Non
absolutely.
This is one of those products, particularly the night serum, because it's the first thing that I start with whenever somebody
Ooh, I
sits.
love that. Yes, great for prep. Great for
Yeah,
prep.
I put on a lip product, and 9 times out of 10, lips are, chapped or
Yeah.
not doing so well. So I'm going to slather that stuff on, and everyone's always like,
What is
mm.
that? What did you just put on my lips?
Yeah, and it's really nice. It's something I learned early on. It's really nice to have a special product that stands out from the crowd that, the rest of the makeup artists that they might see outside of you may not be using something so nice. They may be, squeezing some, even a Dior. It's nothing is going to feel as good as this feels. I'm telling you. And then when you put a lip gloss on that feels that good too, it's like a total game changer because the rest of
And
the feel kind of gross.
you know what? Like you just said everything because again, increasing hydration, suppleness in the lips, volume. Again, combating the appearance of fine lines and a little bit of wrinkles. Like we got to remember, like there's skin on the lips. Yeah, guys. Like, and if you're not taking care of this, then then the idea of having a little more fine lines in the lips, a lot more, maybe even dehydration as well too. Like I particularly during the winter time, that's the only things that my lips go through is just feeling dehydrated. I feel like I either got to drink more water or I got to, actually go in and, actually put so many layers of quote unquote any lip treatment or whatnot. But like I said, ever since using the lip color serums, the night lip serum, I just feel like my lips have transformed and your clients are going to love these. They're going to say, where can I get these or like how can I get more of these, and you're just gonna have to put them on game because they're that good. Ooh, what are you putting on your cheeks?
I know, I love this. It's tea. It's
So pretty, so
and
pretty.
I've been using it on myself as kind of a bronzy, and it's the
Yeah,
staying power is surprising. So I don't know how many of you, actually, I'd love to know. Will you chime in the chat? How many of you use majority of cream cheek color products on your
Yes.
clients? I would love to know that because I have gotten away from that. In the beginning of my career, it was only cream products on clients' cheeks. And then as powders got better, I found the lasting power of some powders to be more effective for some clients. And so I just kind of like, okay, powders. But this is amazing. And I like all of these. Yeah.
It looks so good on you. Like it just looks like you've got this natural flush, which I
Yeah.
think again, I can, with trends and certain things like boyfriend blush and again, this
What's boyfriend
freshly,
blush? I don't know
oh my
that phrase.
gosh. So
What is
boyfriend,
it?
I don't again, TikTokification of beauty, right? But or a social media trend that's gonna come and go like strawberry
Yes.
makeup did.
Yes.
But boyfriend blush is literally like when you like apply your hand, I think like right here, and just like apply like 3 dots. So like literally you could take our Cloud Collagen lipstick and cheek balm and just like apply dots right here. And then literally either take your hand or, oh my God, Megan's like, boyfriend blush is a nah. You know what's so funny? Certain trends I see and I'm like, what are we doing, guys? But I was
Oh,
like, this boyfriend blush thing kind of looks kind of cute, but it's an evolution of strawberry makeup that was just trending like 8 seconds ago.
I'm confused by what it is, by how you're telling it. What? It's like
So
dog here. What?
yeah, so again, the whole thought process is kind of how you already have your cheeks, which is why I'm kind of like, aren't the girls already doing it? But
Right.
you're literally like wanting to apply blush, not particularly like back here, but you're gonna want to do it like right in this area. So
Oh,
that's all
it's
it is.
right in the front,
Right in the front.
but low.
Lower.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, unless you have it feels like it would trick the eye to make it look like you're heavier down here. Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree with what Megan said. Held to the gnaw unless you have cheekbones to the sky. Yes, that
Exactly.
seems. But sometimes you get a client in your chair and they've seen that TikTok and they're like, I want my blush right here. And you're like, this is gonna look terrible. But
Mhm.
okay, let's see.
But I
I
will
mean,
say, oh,
good.
go, Katie.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna put God, I can no longer see anything. See on top because I love a two-tone blush
Yeah.
and these two together, instead of putting it down here,
Ooh.
boyfriend blush,
Yeah.
I'll show you how these two play together so beautifully.
And while Katie's actually like applying that, y'all, like if you can just see how just naturally flushed her cheeks look like, when we want to have a conversation about what you need to have in your kit, this is it. Not only again is it multifunctioning as a lipstick, as a cheek balm, as an eyeshadow, even as well too. But
Yeah.
one of the best things about it is its long lasting color. Like you're gonna like, I know you gotta like, well, maybe a little bit of time zone difference, Miss Katie, of how long you want to keep this on. But let's just say you were gonna go out,
Yeah.
right? They're going to kind of stay on the skin throughout the
I-
night,
yes.
right? And like what I love about it, again, outside of the fact that they're multitasking, is like I said, they're actually long lasting. So as you can see here, y'all, I just swatched some beautiful shades. That's Beat. That's the one I'm actually, that's the one that me and Katie are actually wearing. As you can see, it just looks so different on both of us,
I
right?
know
Like,
when you got on, I was like, what is that? Because on me, it had a little bit less of a cool tone. My lip color obviously impacted that.
yes,
And on you, it's like magenta. It looks
yes.
incredible.
It's this
But I also,
beautiful, ooh, we gotta talk about those. Let's do
yeah,
it.
let's talk about these because they're
Yes,
gorgeous. There have been a few launches of lip liners recently that yeah, I'm into. These, I think you've had these for a long time, and I was just late to the game. They're beautiful.
yes.
They're
I feel
so
like I feel
pigmented.
like once people try our eyeliners and lip liners,
Yeah.
they're kind of like, why was I using anything else? Because again, we've got incredible ingredients in them as well too. We've got our cloudberry seed oil, we've got our shea butter, we've got our mango seed oil, which Katie, like, correct, like how creamy,
They're
like
spectacular.
they're so creamy, they're so easy to use, and flip the other side, Katie,
Yeah.
you're gonna notice this is it. Like, we want to have a conversation about multi-purpose right now. There is a built-in brush that is
Great.
actually going to make it super duper easy to blend it into the lips, make it look super natural, specifically when you're doing clients, again, there's going to be a client that doesn't want to look like they've got a really, visible lip line when you're actually applying liner, right? Whether you're applying it before or after. So this is going to be really great. They're really smooth into the skin, super creamy. Again, they can be used as eyeliners, as cream eyeshadows, cream blush. You can even use it
Yes.
as eyebrows as well too, which is really great. Like I said, we formulate everything with skincare and then we go pigment, and our pigment doesn't lie. So I
I
love
always
it.
thought that lip liners needed to be more on the dry side in order to stay put and
Oh,
also hold on to whatever we're going to put on top of them,
yeah.
lipstick, tinted lip gloss, whatever. But these changed my idea about how
Which shade are you applying? Is that pink? Yeah, pink. Love pink. So beautiful. I've also got our 4 as well too. Oh, I dropped that one. But it is, again, we've got such beautiful shades. Like we've got buff, we've got red, we've got nude, and we've got root. I'm also wearing root as well. It's a beautiful, almost like auburn brown. It's like again, if we want to quickly just, I'm a MAC, not
Mhm.
chestnut, the other
Yep.
one, cork. Cork is like my go-to. I
Yes.
was like, I'm never gonna love a lip liner outside of cork. When I used root, I was like, oh, this is really pretty. This is really pretty, super creamy. Like I said, multi-purpose and multitasking and multi-use as well too. Like, because again, you've got the shea butter, you've also got the mango seed. It's good for you. Like it's actually going to boost nourishment in the actual lips. It's also going to have long lasting stay power as well too. And you'll know the pigment of it is so good that you can apply it as just a full lip. And then you can go with our lip color serums or even one of our cloud collagen lipstick balms as well too. But I honestly like that's just like a beautiful extra cherry on top. But as makeup artists, I know we always want to, we love a concoction. We love to kind of bring a lip together or a look together.
Absolutely.
So these are going to be incredible for that.
Agreed entirely. Do you want to bring us home by talking about the rescue cream, the red
Ooh.
rescue cream?
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and quickly, I just wanted to also just shout out our brightening eyeliner as well too. This is 1,000% same deal as our liners for the lips, but this is going to be for the actual under eye as well too, which is clients are going to love this because it gives you such an instant brightening underneath the eye. Super creamy as well too, so you don't have to worry about any irritation in the waterline whatsoever. And when Katie actually applies this, I just want you all to just look at the difference in her eyes once it's like fully like all the way line, and how one eye is just 1,000% more brighter and beautiful right after. So I just
So,
had to shout that out as well too.
but this eye is always, I have one much smaller eye anyway, so
Yes.
I try to
But
make
it's
it
just
big.
it's such a subtle lift though. Like
It really
super
is.
subtle. Beautiful.
I'll put it
Stunning.
on the other eye and that eye will become so big. That's all you'll
I
see.
love it. I love it. As Katie's doing her other eye, I wanted to also talk about Red Rescue Cream, which I feel like is a little bit of a slept on secret. It's like it's one of those things like as if you know, you know. But Red Rescue Cream, again, another holy grail Fit Glow product, all about fighting redness, calming the skin as well too. It's actually got wakame bioferment. It's also got zinc in it as well too, which I feel like we only hear about the word zinc when it comes to like SPF and whatnot, but what's really great about the zinc in this is it actually reduces inflammation into the actual skin, and it actually helps with collagen synthesis or collagen production. So what's going to be really great is this a primer or moisturizer? It's a little bit of both, y'all. Like if I'm being honest, it is like I would say if you are somebody to, depending on your skin type, and sometimes even depending on your skin tone, you might even want to just have this as your moisturizer because it does have grapeseed oil in it. Like I said, it does have the wakame bioferment. So it does actually hydrate the skin as well too. It helps with if you have any like visible pores as well too. It's also got a bit of a matte finish as well that kind of smooths everything out. For the clients that have oily combination, this can essentially be used in place for your moisturizer. But if you've got more dry or even, yeah, I would say dry and maybe more dry combo skin, you can actually apply this right on top. And I would apply this on top of a moisturizer like cream base instead of an oil. So just want to throw that out as well too. Katie, you look good. Yeah, she does. I
Thank
love
you. I
it.
always start off these classes with almost no makeup on, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. So I
Yes, no,
start
you
getting
look
good stuff
you
on.
gotta go out after this.
A big night out. I'm going to field
love
you
it.
the last few questions.
Yes.
Megan asks, does it come out green?
Yes.
But
You can see
will not
it
stay green.
is this beautiful green, almost like a sea foam kind of green shade. And I'm gonna like take time rubbing this in because as you can, I like pumped one like of Red Rescue. Like I pumped one, and this is gonna cover my entire hand. But again, if you spot treatment with this for clients, particularly in this area or even on the forehead or even on the chin, immediately you're going to notice that, like, I would say wait, give it about like maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. And that's why I say it's also kind of good for a primer as well too, because you can actually kind of keep this on the skin for a little bit. If there's any additional prep and other things that you have to do. But as you can see, y'all, it's like
Yeah.
gone. It's got good tact, which is really
Mhm.
lovely. And like I said, you don't have to worry about this, disrupting any of the other products that you use. If you use Correct Plus, if you use Conceal Plus foundation, like it will seamlessly make your skin, like I said, almost like kind of flawless, very similar to our lovely. We definitely got to like squeeze this in. I know we're in time, but this plus Rest Rescue Cream, like combo. Like these are a kit must have, only just simply because this does the beautiful moisturizing, setting the skin, helping with the redness, where our bamboo hyaluronic loose setting powder, this is going to give you the long lasting, like almost full filter, photo finish, blurring, no pores, where like this is going to give you that. And I would say to this as well too, I didn't spill this at the top of the glass, but we would recommend not to bake with this because you don't have to. Like literally, if you apply your actual brush onto your skin with this and just kind of do a once over, you'll notice how instantly that specifically the bamboo, but then also the actual hyaluronic acid are going to hydrate, and you're not going to look very cakey. It's not going to look, it's not going to give that, which is why we always say not to bake with this particularly, but it's going to give you that almost like faux filter, photo finish, long lasting feel. And with certain setting powders, sometimes they can make you look a little ashy. This is not going to do that whatsoever.
No matter your skin tone.
No matter, I'm wearing it right now. Like Katie said
This is,
at the top, she was like, your skin looks like flawless. I was like,
it really does. It looks, and do you apply, how do you apply? Do you like swoosh on with a large
yes.
brush or
Yeah.
do you press?
So when we open it, this one's a fresh one. It's got like a sifter in there. So the beautiful thing about this is same deal, put just a little bit in there.
Or on your,
Literally take brush. This actually comes in a set as well too. Just do a little whirl, tap. I just go like this.
you're more of a rather than a press.
Oh yeah, because the thing about, I find, again, if you're wanting something that looks more like your skin but better, I find sometimes baking it in or pressing it in can just look a little cakey, right? And particularly like if you're not necessarily doing TV, or again, if you've got clients that are just going to be out in the real world, we want makeup to look like skin. So the beautiful thing about this is when you do the once over and you do just the apply, it again gives you that setting kind of feel where your skin feels like it's set. You feel like everything you put underneath is like, in place, but it's not going to make you look like, ooh, like it's going to disrupt anything as well too. And because the powder is so finely milled that you're really going to kind of be like, do I got powder on my skin or not? Yes, you absolutely do. And because it is so finely milled, you can go over more than once and still kind of have that flawless finish towards the end. So yeah.
Beautiful. One last question from
Yeah.
Jenna. I don't know if the eyebrow gel is sold at the detox market, but she asks about touching on the clear eyebrow gel. Is it sold at the detox market? Anybody on from detox? I don't,
So
I don't.
it is.
It is?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
forgive me. All right, I couldn't remember. I was thinking maybe it's not. Okay, would you
Yeah.
mind touching on that?
Absolutely. You know what? I was like, I should have. I felt like somebody was gonna like mention something. Shout out to Miss Jenna. I think I actually have it. I just want to
Is
bring.
it? So what's not? I feel like there's something because I love the eyebrow gel, but I've
Yes.
been using the colored one.
Yes.
Are they all at the detox market? And I'm just drawing a blank.
Let's see, because I know. Yes, I feel like the clear is like pretty. OG, but we've got so many different shades of that one as well.
I mean, most eyebrow gels I do not like from the clean beauty brands, but yours is so good. Oh, let's see what it is. It's just, oh, this was what it was, is that all the colors are not available except for gray and clear right now. But Jenna only asked, did you ask about clear? Yeah, so let's just stick with that.
Okay, sweet. All shades are okay, got you.
Yeah.
So quickly, just wanted to speak about our plant protein eyebrow gel. Again, become a favorite for me. I'm somebody who gets my brows tweezed. Yeah, I was gonna say plucked, tweezed every other like month or so, right? I've got a pretty good brow shape. The beautiful thing about our actual brow gel is that, again, if you are somebody who wants more of a fuller and even again a more natural brow, plant protein brow gel is going to be your fave. It's actually got lupine plant protein in it, and it's also got some horsetail plant in it as well as some other incredible, amazing ingredients that actually help the health of your brows. And so a lot of these ingredients are also in our Good Lash Plus as well, which I believe is also in the detox market. And when we want to have a conversation about just like beautiful brows and healthy brows and even lashes as well too, it's always about the health. It's always about making sure that you're actually taking care of that particular area, because again, as we get older, the pigmentation might change, hairs might shed, follicles, aren't follicling anymore, like they just aren't as healthy, right? That's kind of it's a little bit of the downside. But the beautiful thing about this is because of the ingredients inside, again, also because of the applicator as well too, it's quite small, and you really, again, don't need a lot. Like, I find myself always kind of taking a little bit off the
Yes.
actual bottle, and then sometimes even applying a little bit on the back of my hand as well too, just to make sure I just really go, because like I ain't gonna hold you guys. I may go hold you guys. Today, I had a little bit of a brow emergency because I was like, oh, I thought I took off enough, and there was still more on it. So I had to actually go in with our actual eyebrow brush that we have here as well. And I actually had to like actually brush it out a little bit further. But super pigmented, it helps the actual health of those hairs as well too. So again, when we want to have a conversation about makeup and of course just ensuring that your base and whatnot looks beautiful, we actually want ingredients that are actually going to take care of your skin over time. So the more you end up using it and the more you end up using like just any Fit Glow product, your skin is going to transform. It's going to feel better, and especially when we want to have a conversation about longevity. And even as we continue to use makeup over time, we just want to use better products, guys. We want to use products that are actually like doing more for our skin than not. I mean, why else did everyone become skincare crazed, post, 2020 or post 2021? It's because we want better skin. We want better results. And so henceforth, Fit Glow.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was wonderful. I love your enthusiasm, and it's well directed because this product line is spectacular.
So
I
good.
love all of the excitement from attendees tonight. Thank you all once again for making this so fun and interactive.
Yes.
I have one last shout out of products that we don't even have time to go into, but I just want to
Oh,
say quickly,
yeah.
this is their deodorant spray. As makeup artists, I mean, how many of you have had a client who says, "Oh, do you have deodorant? Do you have any?" I feel like everyone at some point a client asks you. It smells so good.
So
It's
good.
spray on, so there's
I have
no,
it on right now. I have
yeah,
it
I've
on
been
right now,
wearing
y'all.
it
Like it's
today. I freaking love it. So if I had to pick my top three things, I would get the color correctors, the deodorant, because it is something you need in your kit and you're gonna have for a long time, and the collagen colors of, what is it called? Sorry, cloud collagen lipstick and cheek balm.
collagen lipstick and cheek balms.
And then if I could sneak in one other one, it would be the night serum lip.
Lip serum.
Yeah,
Perfect for prep.
I freaking love them. You all, should we go out on that? Okay, the code to get the discount is all caps Fitglow 40, the number 40, not written out.
Yes.
I
And if
love
you
you.
guys have any questions about products and specific things as well, like honestly, the more specific, the better. So then I can like really give you tangible, actionable things, particularly for your makeup artistry, for your clients. DM us anytime. Like, honestly, DMs are always open. We always love to talk. Like, I go back and forth with people all day. It's like the beautiful thing, because like they're sending photos. They're like, it doesn't look like this. Okay, let's walk through it all. And so I'm here with y'all.
Love that. Perfect. Thank you so much, Nia. Thank you so much, Fitglow and Detox Market, for helping us make this a reality, and or not helping, for making this a reality. And thank you to all of the beautiful makeup artists. All of you are the reason that we have this community, and it feels so good. And I will see you next week with our special guest, Toby Fleischman. She's an incredible makeup artist. Look her up if you don't know her name. And we'll see you soon.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate
Y'all.
it.